What's up, beautiful people? Sovaria, he's aka Wild and Free. You are watching Star Connect. We're just gonna be, discussing jazzing as we listen to some music. Who is Sovaria? Sovaria is, first of all, a mixed race girl, half Muganda, half Indian. She is a TV presenter, a radio personality, a commercial model, an actress, and so many more to come. With time, I will tell. Music, that's actually a funny story. So, those of you who don't know, my full names are Nicole Tina Hughes Sovaria. So Tina is an Indian name, but people do not actually know that. They think Tina is a Uganda name. So growing up with my grandmother, there's this song of Tina, 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 Tina. Now that one. So every time the song would pop up on, they would call me Tina, Tina, and I'd be like, Wanji Jaja. So that's the first earliest song that I've ever had. Like, it was the first song that I've ever caught in my head. No, all I know is Lady Mariam sang it. I know what she was talking about, a lady called Tina. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, the fact that it had the name Tina and my name is Tina and my Jaja used to call me Tina, so that's why I loved it. It's actually quite funny. Growing up, I've always listened to Nicki Minaj. And then when I saw her on the screens, being a girl who has always wanted to be in the media, in screen, not necessarily fame, but in terms of like being in front of a camera. I used to watch a lot of Nicki Minaj performances when she was on stage, dancing, and how free she was. And I've always admired her. But with time, my role models became my grandmother, because she was so hardworking and she was taking care of literally everybody. And that inspired me. I got the idea that one woman can change the whole world just by being determined. Well, my celebrities are not in Uganda, because in Uganda, I don't see a celebrity. But I would say I've always looked up to Cardi B. I'm inspired by her story, how she moved from a stripper to, to someone who's actually very big in the world. I love Michelle Obama. I love Oprah. Once in a while, I go and look through their stories and I get inspired. Whenever I feel down, I look through those prominent women in the industry and in the world, and then I get to learn a few things from them. My type of music, I love all types of music. I love reggae music, I love hip-hop music, I love Afrobeat, I love amapiano, and obviously not forget I love Ugandan music. I just love all genres. I don't really, even Kadongo come by the way, all types of music, as long as it's a rhythm, it has rhyme and it's a rhythm, I definitely love and adore. My first song would be the ones that are trending right now, Me Too. Me Too is by Abigail Chams and Harmonize. Me Too is like, to me, it's like a promise that two lovers tell each other. Like, me too, I want to be that person. I want to be, I'm looking for that type of guy who's going to see me, value me, want the things that I want. So Me Too it's like, it's just a reminder to me that, nange, njafuna yo wange, whereby namufunye daso. Favorite meal? Now, my favorite meals are determined in terms of cuisines. In my Indian cuisine, I love butter chicken with some biryani rice and garlic naan. And then in the Ugandan cuisine, I'm a very big fan of matoke with mukene muchinyewa. Oh, chinyewa? Yeah, mukene muchinyewa. Then Western cuisines, I'm a very big fan of pepper steak with mashed potatoes and mushroom sauce. Home, the comfort of my bed, because when I'm home, I'm not distracted by the world and I get to be me and think and hear those voices in my head that keep telling me, you're strong, you're confident. So I cannot hear those voices if I'm out in people. Quality. I think there are three, I would say. One, very open-minded. I love learning and I don't turn down an opportunity unless it's gonna harm me. Two, I'm very kind, like too kind to the point that being kind has enabled me to be who I am, because I got connections, not in bad ways, but in ways of people loved my character and they just wanted to be, associated with someone like me. So my character, in terms of kindness, has allowed me to become who I am. And I think the last trait would be I never give up. no matter how many times life has knocked me down, I've always stood up. That's why I have a lot of tattoos, because they're reminders. The second would be Mpeke. Mpeke is also, I love music. I just rock band I love. I don't know. But I love music right now. So Mpeke by Aroma and Unknown. Beautiful, beautiful sound. My tattoos. Oh, okay. I have 7 tattoos on my body. Do you want me to show you guys? Or? Okay, I think I'll have to take off this coat. I have 7 tattoos on my body. I'm going to go in order. So I can't show you this one, but for those of you who like follow me on my pages, you always see I have a tattoo here that is a heartbeat. It's a heart line with a music symbol, means my heart beats for music. When I was a kid, I had so many things that were happening in my life at the time. Problems, issues I couldn't solve. So I used to just put on my headsets, listen to music, some Ed Sheeran, Lucas Graham, some Adele, and then I would realize that there are people out there who are actually dealing through a lot. So music helped me up through those times. And which other one? H-Cool, they confused me. And then the second one I got was the Phoenix, the one that is from my upper belly to my downer thigh. The Phoenix, those of you who know what a Phoenix is, it is a bird that does not die. And when it dies, it rises up from the ashes, like it's born again. So there is a traumatic event that I went through, which I will tell with time. But I got the Phoenix as a reminder that I am not defined by that situation that happened. So it keeps telling me, like it just reminds me that I'm beautiful, I can be born again, and no matter what, I will never die. My name will always live on. And I got my next tattoos, I got 3 tattoos all at once. Now this was after a long-term relationship that I was in. I got this one here. It says, and all at once, she fell in love within herself. This is a self-love tattoo. I did not love who I was. I wasn't fully in touch with myself. So I got that tattoo as a reminder that I still need to love myself no matter what. And the second one I got was Pray, Wait, Trust. It's an infinity symbol with a feather, with buds. Means time. It's literally self-explanatory. Time tells. You just have to wait, trust, and pray. Everything else will be aligned. And the fourth one that I got was this. It's a dove with a crown, and it says rise up. A dove symbolizes divinity or divineness. So I consider myself to be pure, no matter how many things that I've been through. I still believe that I'm a child of God and I'll always be welcome. So I'm a queen who is pure. And my last 2, this is self-explanatory. It's also after a traumatic event that I got, which I'll explain in due time, because right now I don't feel like I have to speak about them. It has the quote, Jeremiah 1 verse 5. Those who can look it up, but yeah, I'll talk about that one with time. And then the last one that I got, this is recent. I have this. It's a symbol that means unconditional love. And then it says, to them, you are an object, to me, my whole world. This reminds me because currently I'm happy. I'm in a state of my life where I think I found the right person. I don't think, I know I found the right person. In life, you always have to have that one person who believes in you, who pushes you to be better, and who makes you want to be, bigger than yourself. So it's just a reminder that no matter how many things that I see or go through, I have someone who's backing me up. And we have Ordinary. I don't know if you guys know it. It's by Alex Warren. Alex Warren is a TikToker who became a big-time superstar musician. So he has been doing tours all around USA, and he's married to a beautiful lady called Kova. I love their story. And Ordinary was a dedication to his wife, how he saw an angel and he was so blessed to have her. The one for love, unconditional love. I've never felt this love before. Let me tell you guys, I've dated. If it means that I'm John Speak, I'm John Speak. I've experimented. I've seen all types of men. I'm not eager, but I'm going to say white. I've seen all types of men. So I think I'm contented. By the way, it's very rare to find a guy with a pure heart. very pure heart. So when you grab him, don't let go. Because if you let go, there are vultures out there who also want that person. So if you let go, that means you're a fool. No, I can't fight for a man, because a man, by the time you are a man, means you are emotionally intact with, like, you are emotionally mature. So by the time I'm fighting, I can't even see myself fighting for you. First of all, me beating up someone means you've really got to my nerve. Like, I'm rarely bothered. Even when people come, you can't even come and spit in my face. I'll just let you go. But there are some things, or there are some points that people knock that really get to me. But I don't think I see myself fighting for a man. If he wants to go, let him go. But by the time I have you in my body, means I'm sure you're not going anywhere. Never trust men. Yeah, trust me, a man can actually make you think that you are the reason why everything in life or everything is doing to you is your doing. So yeah, I do believe men are evil. But then, not all men are just exactly how women are. Not all women are evil, but there are those. I've seen women who are evil, who are so evil to the point that you're wondering, how are we from the same species? Like, are we the same? So in life, everything is 50-50. Just like how in people, there is no good or bad. Like, you have to have both of them. No one is too good, no one is too bad. Everybody was born both, half. So it's you who chooses which side you want to tilt. So if you're an evil man, be evil. We shall be with a loving one. So there is this other one, like, I love hip hop, so we go to Rachel. I love that song. Now I know it from beginning to end, and Rachel is my girl, big up. It's a very beautiful sound, because those who know Rachel Ray's music and where it has come from and where it is, actually are representing our hustlers. Girls who have hustled, but now they are like, people are witnessing what you had to give or what you had to bring to the table, and they're loving it. So it's a beautiful sound. My last heartbreak taught me that if this life was a movie, I'm not the main character. I swear. I thought that I knew things, but it also taught me that when things have failed, because honestly speaking, patience pays, bichi, but there is some patience that you do when it's not going to pay at all. You have to look through the red flags. And also, women, do not ignore the red flags. Don't musetto. You're not there to change that man. By the time that man is that age and he has never changed, who do you think you are? You're going to change him? No. Never change a man. Because I believe if someone wants to be something better in life or in this world, they will choose it. So, never take our ideas, even if you bring what. If a man wants to be like that, he will be like that. Go with someone who goes with what you want. By the way, the most ignored flag. Many women don't actually realize it is a flag, but when you encounter a narcissist, what do I mean by a narcissist? A man who can manipulate you to the point that you believe you are the reason why the things he does to you are your fault. Like, you are the reason why things are happening. If you meet such a man, please don't sit there and you be like, maybe it's a one-time thing. Run away, my love. Run away. Because there's nothing you're going to get from mental trauma. Many people don't know out there, but women actually be with men just because they have nowhere to go, or because they have nowhere to sleep, or because they're sharing a room with a friend. Do not settle just because you're everything. Yes, those hard times are going to come where you don't even have what to eat. But please don't allow yourself to be treated like a rag by a man, because you never come out from that. One throwback song would be this song of B.I.G., Notorious B.I.G. No, I don't know how to sing it, but it was a song dedicated to Tupac that time when they were having that beef battle, where it's like, actually, it has censored words. I can't say this for PG, PG-13. No, I'm a man who is always in the bar. Because what I realized, I've dated a lot of barmen. Barmen don't have future. Hi guys, welcome back from that short break. You're still on Star Connect, where we're just having a conversation, me and you, and we're getting to know a little bit about my life. Of course, there's some things that I'm not gonna be able to say. I hope the little, you can be able to pick up a leaf. One turn on. Oh, my biggest turn on is a man who listens. There's a difference between hearing what I've said and listening. I love a man who listens. A man, even if you feel like he's not paying attention, then he literally tells you what you've said. That man, my sister, grab. The biggest turn off is a man atava mubara. That's the biggest turn off. A man, it's okay to go to the bar and drink, but a man who's going to be in a bar till 8 a.m., 6 a.m., or even he goes today, he goes tomorrow. What are you looking for in that bar? Maybe if you're hosting, do you host every day? No, I'm a man who is always in the bar. Because what I realized, I've dated a lot of barmen. Barmen don't have future. They have simply also just come to look for someone for enjoyment. So if you think you're going to get a serious relationship, from a man in a bar, don't count on it. Trust me, I'm telling you, you're gonna be disappointed. I think the next one would be Eden by Ava Peace and JP who? JPC, yes. Ava Peace and JPC. Eden is a beautiful song. It's just a beautiful sound. It's a love song. So if I mention love songs, don't come for me. That's not I'm enjoying. It's my time also. I never used to say these things. Oh, my most scary moment was when I got a surgery. I don't want to go into details about the surgery, but I had never gone for a surgery before. I have asthma, so I've been on a nebulizer before, but I've never actually been cut open and parts of my body being plucked out. So it was quite scary, but I thank God that I had a very strong supportive system backing me up. So I'm okay. I may not be fully healed, but I'm okay. By the way, I was bedridden for like a whole week. I could not move. The incision is like down here. I couldn't move my lower other body. I was in adult diapers. You guys, you don't want to have surgery. You know that thing they put in like your bladder? It's like a catheter. They push it in. You don't even have to go to the toilet. The toilet does itself. But things are not easy. People who are sick, I'm praying for you because I wouldn't want to be back there again. Then the next would be London by Ava Peace. Now London, why I love this song, it's a manifestation. Ava Peace was saying it in terms of herself, but she was representing other girls out there. It may not be your London. My London can be Paris. My London can be Australia. My London can be anything. But just reaching where you want to reach, you put a goal. And right now, she's actually in London. So you see how amazing that is. You manifest and things come. Beautiful, beautiful sound. In life, there are so many low moments. I cannot go into all of them. There's so many. Like I said, most of the tattoos that I have, the two ones that I can't explain, those were my lowest points. But in my career, I think that was the time I was working at my previous workplace, and then they didn't give us a notice that they were going to shut down the station. They gave it to us like a week, and I didn't have a plan. I didn't know I was going to work. And one thing, if you know me, I hate being a firstborn daughter and a firstborn grandchild. I'm always the one who everybody looks up to. So I've always been I'm not used to being given. So it made me feel like I had no job, no other plan, no nothing. And I'm depending on a person who doesn't also value me. And I'm like, that was my low point. Like I felt like I wanted to scream. I actually screamed, but nobody could hear. And the next one would be, now this is a heartbreak song. It's called Be Alright. Be Alright by Dean Lewis. Now this song, I started listening to it after my heartbreak when things were not going okay. And the song says, just let her go, you'll be alright. I had an interview with Alien Skin. And I was supposed to be the one to interview him. We had gone to his place, his residence. I don't know, that place down in Machindi. So we reached, and I think that day I I left the bar late, so I was a little bit hungover. You know how it is, man. You cannot work all the time. So I was a little bit hungover. I reached there. We were talking in the interview. At first, I was a little bit nervous because there were so many people watching me. I'm not used. It's very easy for me to be in front of a camera when there's nobody else, when it's like the producer, the cameraman, the sound guy. But when there's like a whole crowd of people, I get so like nervous. So I was nervous, but then I got up the pace. And then they reached the point of the questions where they asked him, comparing me and his old Range, like me and a Range Rover, who would he pick? And then he was like, I am not compared to a Range Rover, I'm compared to one of his scrap cars that he was fixing. I just looked at him and I'm like, it didn't bother me because even the person who was saying it didn't take offense. So that wasn't an embarrassing moment. But people who out there who saw it might have thought it was embarrassing. But for me, it was actually a learning point. The next one would be also Dean Lewis, Half a Man. I love Half a Man. Half a Man is so beautiful. Biggest highlight, I think it's joining Galaxy. Because I was at the 2 media houses before here, but never, like I said, there were things that I was going through, so I never put too much attention in my career. I was just doing it for the sake of I needed a paycheck at the end of the month. But now here, the fact that by the time I joined Galaxy, I was already intact with my emotions. I was in life. I knew what I wanted, where I was going to be and how I was going to get it. So all I had to do was walk the path. So Galaxy for me is more of the road that I am using to get to the destination that I want to get. Because my destination is Hollywood, those big top media houses in the world. Because I'll obviously be representing. So that's the biggest highlight, being a part of a workplace that not only wants you to work, but also betters you as a brand. And Sovaria has to be a big brand. And the other one would be 7 Years by Lucas Graham. Lucas Graham, now 7 years was a life duration over a whole life scenario of a man. It starts from when he was 7 years old to 11 to 20 to 30 to 60. So it shows you in life moves. You will never be 20 again. You will never be 22 again. You'll never be 23. So are you happy with the legacy you left behind? That's what 7 years told me. And it's a humanitarian song. It literally opens up your mind to there are people out there who are going through things, who don't even live up to 30. But here you are, living up to 30. Improve one, I would love to improve my vocabulary. It's good, but I want it to be great and amazing. So I work on that every day. And 2, I want to improve in terms of business. I don't only want to be a personality, but I want to have businesses. And that is going to come when I get enough capital, which is what I'm working for. But I love being innovative. I love being creative. I love helping the girl child. I love helping the boy child, because most people are focused on the girl child and forget that the boy child. If we fix the boys, trust me, the girls would be okay. But now we're fixing the girls and yet we're not fixing the root of the problems. That's what I think. So I love humanitarian work. I love to do all that. And like I said, I know what I want to be and I know who I want to be and where I'm going to be. So all that I'm doing right now is just walking the path. One bonus would be beautiful sounds from Cardi B, Money. Okay, my last words to the people, or to any girl child watching me, or even a boy child watching me, just literally anyone who's watching. I need you to believe that whatever you want in life has to start with you. Manifest it within you, but also, how is your character? Do you treat people the right way? I'm going to leave you with 2 quotes that I've always lived from, like the rest of my life. I've always looked up to these quotes. 1, do unto others as you want them to do to you. If you hurt someone, do you want someone else to hurt you? Would you feel good if someone else hurts you? And then 2, if you love something, let it go. Let it go. If it comes back to you, it's yours. But if it doesn't, means it was not yours to begin with. Means, in short words, move on, you'll be okay. Thank you for allowing me to speak to you. Hope to see you next time. There's a beautiful sound from Mozello. It's called My Life.